Grandma Rose, can I give you an order? Can I place an order?
You may.
Okay, what I would like.
What do you want?
What I would like.
I bet you want something with cauliflower and macaroni and cheese and eggs. Y'all, turn your light on. I got ahead of him today. He usually jumps ahead of me. Well, I got him back. I jumped ahead of him today.
All right, let me put it this way.
How does it feel, honey?
Leave me alone now before you hurt my feelings. I really want to put it this way. I want a macaroni and cheese dish that is low carb load,
All right.
low glycemic load, if you really want to be technical is the way to put it,
Okay.
and taste like real macaroni and cheese, not something fake.
Well,
Okay, can you do that?
That's what I'm attempting to do today.
Okay.
All right, y'all, I have got some water boiling back here. I've got 3/4 of a cup of macaroni noodles. Now that's just real macaroni noodles like you get in a little box. And I like the little shells instead of the big ones. I like not the shell macaroni, but the little macaronis. You can get different sizes, so I like the smallest ones. All right, I've got 1 teaspoon of salt in my water here. And I'm going to boil it for about 7 or 8 minutes. It's going to get it al dente. I'm not going to cook it all the way done because we're going to cook this in the oven. So I have got 1.5 cups of heavy cream. I've got 2 eggs. Now I'm making this just like I make my homemade macaroni and cheese if I'm making it for the grandkids or the family. So that is 1.5 cups of heavy cream. Now, you can use evaporated milk. Evaporated milk is low carb load, but a lot of you that are counting carbs won't use the evaporated milk because 3 tablespoons has, 2 tablespoons has 3 carbs in it, and y'all are strictly counting carbs. That's not what we do. We count glycemic load carbs. So evaporated milk has no more than heavy cream does when you count it that way. But for you out there this is heavy cream, okay? I've got 2 eggs, salt, pepper, a little garlic. I've got 3 kinds of cheese. I've got sharp cheddar. I've got a little mozzarella cheese here that I have shredded with my shredder, and I'll leave the link. A lot of y'all ask me about it. I'll leave the link in my description box. This is mozzarella cheese. Now, I've only got probably just a little piece of that. It's a really good melting cheese. And this is pepper jack. Now, pepper jack is a good melting cheese also. So I'm just going to sit that right there. I'm going to get my little shredder off the table. Now, we're cutting our macaroni with cauliflower. Now, I'm sure those of you that are counting carbs have made cauliflower macaroni mac and cheese before. I never have, but I am making part macaroni and part cauliflower today. And I'm making it just like I would if I was making just my regular homemade mac and cheese.
So the goal is to have it taste just like macaroni and cheese.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And I forgot what I was going to say.
It's 200 grams of macaroni, by the way, if you're wanting to know the grams on it. Not you, but the audience.
I thought it was 100 grams.
Yes, it is. It's 100 grams. I'm sorry. Because it's dry.
And we're going to give you the low carb, the glycemic load carbs at the end of this video, so you will know that we hadn't gone crazy by using regular.
No, this is low carb.
Regular macaroni. This is low carb load.
Yes.
So, all right, this is 2 cups of. Now I had 3/4 cup of my regular macaroni noodles, but you know it swells. So this is 2 cups of cauliflower that I have chopped up, and I tried to chop it small so it would not be big chunks. I didn't want big chunks. I wanted it about, when you're eating it, I wanted it to feel kind of like the macaroni noodles. So I put this in my little Pampered Chef steamer. I'm gonna steam it in the microwave for like, this is real small and it's only 2 cups. So I think 3 minutes will be good. I'm gonna steam it for 3 minutes. We'll check it. And in the meanwhile, I am going to, now this is easy, y'all. The way I make mac and cheese is easy. I had to do it an easy version because I made it so much when my I helped raise some of my grandkids. Well, they live right near me, so that's the reason I say I helped raise them. But anyway, so I had to learn a fast, easy way to do it.
And they loved it, and I do too.
They loved it. I don't make a roux. I don't put flour, salt, pepper. Now that is good. I have done it that way, but this to me was just so much easier than making the roux and making the cheese sauce. This was easier, and this is the way my mama made it. Always, she always made it this way.
And it tastes so good.
Mm-hmm. All right, half a teaspoon of black pepper, half teaspoon of salt, because I've already salted my noodles. You know what? I'm gonna do another. I'm gonna do 1 teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon of black pepper. All right, now I've got some garlic here. I'm not gonna measure it. That's like 1/4 of a teaspoon.
Just a breath of garlic, right?
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Garlic.
Just a breath of garlic.
Woo!
Okay. Now, I'm not gonna pour all this milk in here to begin with. I'm gonna pour, that is 1 cup, okay? Because I may not need it all. We'll see when I get all my ingredients together. All right, I need to get another bowl out. That's not quite, okay. That's a 1/2 cup. All right, that's 1 cup in here now. And I always mix my egg with my eggs and my milk together. That way I'm sure that my eggs are well mixed and well incorporated. I don't want any little balls of cooked egg in my mac and cheese. Okay. And I did not, excuse me, it's black pepper. I did not time this. I didn't put a timer on this. So this has got to cook. It's been cooking a couple of minutes, about 5 more minutes. I'm going to get out my bowl, then I'm going to mix it in. And I've got 1/4 cup of butter behind me that I'm going to put in it. So I'm going to get my bowl out, and when my mac, that is the mac, when my macaroni noodles get done, I'm going to drain them. We're going to come back. We're going to put all this together just that quick.
All right.
Okay, we're doing a twist today, y'all. We had tacos the other night, and we had beef tacos, ground beef tacos, and chicken tacos. Now this chicken is just some rotisserie chicken that I pulled and chopped up really well and put some taco seasoning in it. So we're gonna have some taco mac and cheese, okay? Some chicken taco mac and cheese.
And you don't have to put any kind of meat in it if you don't want to.
No, you don't have to. I just had this in there. I said, honey, you want some chicken in this? And he said, well, sure. So that's just a little twist I'm putting on it. You don't. If you just want it as a side dish, don't put the chicken in it. You could even put ground beef taco meat in it if you wanted to. Okay?
But it does lower the carb load if you put the meat in there.
It does
because
lower
meat
the
is
carb
0.
load. Anything you add to this that has 0 carb load, it lowers your carbs. It will lower the carbs in this mac and cheese.
In a serving after you finish
Yes, in a serving.
the whole dish. Yeah.
And Roy's going to give you that. All right, this is our steamed cauliflower, 2 cups of cauliflower. And the reason I did 2 cups of cauliflower and only 3/4 cup of macaroni, you just see. Macaroni swells.
You are kidding me.
But now you measure it when the macaroni is raw. So not
Dry,
cooked,
yeah.
but raw. Because this was only 3/4 of a cup of macaroni raw, but it's like 2 cups cooked. So, but that doesn't matter. That's not how you measure it. You measure it raw. Okay?
It was only 100 grams when we first
right.
took it out dry.
Yeah. All right. Now I'm going to kind of. Whoop! I like to make a mess. Now this is a 1/4 cup of butter. So I'll put that in there. Now look at there. See that cauliflower? I don't know what that is on that. Let me get that off. It's just on the stem. Oh well. Just a little brown spot. Okay, now I am going to add my milk and my egg mixture. All right. Now remember, so far that's just 1 cup of milk and 2 eggs. Because my other 1/2 cup of milk is right here, or heavy cream is right here. Now, if you want to cut this even more, cut back on your macaroni, add more cauliflower, and you can do it with all cauliflower. It's just up to you. That's up to you.
Well, if you want it to taste like real macaroni and cheese, you've got to have some macaroni.
That's right. All right, I've got my oven set on 350. Now, this is sharp cheddar. Now, this is a 1/2 cup. So, I'm putting a 1/2 cup of that. And 1/4 cup of mozzarella, 1/4 cup of pepper jack. And I'm going to stir that up. And I'm going to put it right back in here. And it's according to how cheesy. You can cut this even more. You can put cream cheese in it if you want to. A lot of people put cream cheese, but I never have.
But you can also double the macaroni and it'll still be a low carb load.
Yeah.
When you get all this in there and calculate it.
Okay. Now this is 3/4 of a cup of chicken, of my taco chicken. So I'm going to add that in.
And if you're just wanting pure macaroni and cheese,
Leave
just
your cheese.
pretend that she didn't do it.
Pretend I didn't do it. Yep, that's right. All right. Now, I'm going to show you how I know. Sorry, y'all, I put the bowl in the way. If I've got enough milk in it or not. I want my macaroni covered with milk. It's almost there, but not quite. Now, a little bit more. So that was 1 and that's right, because you can see a little bit of the milk is floating on top. So that was 1 1/4 cups of milk. All right. Now, I'm going to put my other cup. That was a cup in and a cup. Now, if you want more cheese, by all means, you add all the cheese you want, because let me tell you, you can never have, to me, you cannot have too much cheese. I would have put more in it, but
Can y'all tell she came from a Wisconsin dairy?
I did not. I'm a true Southerner. Born right here in Blakely County, where I live.
But she loves herself some cheese.
I do. All kinds of cheese. All right. I'm going to put this in a 350-degree oven for probably 30 minutes until my cheese, till everything gets real bubbly. My cheese is, I like it a little brown. So, we're going to be back in about 30-35 minutes. I'm going to let it cool off just a little bit. And we're going to give y'all a taste test of this, what am I going to call it? Chicken taco.
We're going to call it macaroni and cheese, and we added some chicken. How about that?
All right, we'll see y'all back in a little bit. All right, y'all.
Honey, it looks good.
I want to show y'all this. Whoop. Look there. Y'all. Now, this is gonna be delicious.
How you
It's
know?
hot as blue blazes.
You ain't never done this before.
No, but I just know. I can tell. All right. Y'all, it cuts so good. All right. Oh,
Ooh,
my
looks like
goodness.
macaroni and cheese.
Wow. What you mean? It is macaroni and cheese. Let me show you.
Well, I wanted to walk and talk like macaroni
Look
and
at
cheese.
there.
I'll tilt that up if you want me to.
No, it's good.
That's good.
Yeah, Look at there.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow. Now you want me to burn my tongue
No.
tasting of it.
No, you're gonna have to blow it.
Why can't we just wait till it cools down?
Y'all,
We're gonna watch her.
you can't even see the cauliflower in it. It looks just like macaroni. Y'all,
Is that good?
that is delicious.
All right. I'm gonna say
I
now.
love that taco chicken in it.
It's gotta taste like macaroni and cheese, even if it does have a little taco chicken in it.
That's delicious. Now remember, oh, look at that cheese. Leave the chicken out. Leave all meat out if you don't want it in there. I just had it and I thought it would be good. It tastes just like macaroni and cheese.
Ooh. With some taco chicken in it. The mac cheese taste is in there. So it's about time somebody fixed us a dish that was low glycemic load with real macaroni and it tasted like macaroni.
Wow,
This is really a good dish.
that's delicious.
This is a good dish.
Yeah.
And you can put meat of whatever kind you want in it, or you don't have to put any meat in it. It's gonna be delicious.
All right, y'all. Make you some of this low carb load mac and cheese the way I made it today. I'll have the recipe in the description box for y'all. You can put cream cheese in it if you want to even lower your, if you want to cut back on the heavy cream and use cream cheese. And it will even lower your low carb load even more. I know, it's wonderful. Woo.
And we're gonna give you the carbs, the actual carb load per cupful of serving in just a minute. I just got to write it up.
Well,
Okay.
it's going to be on a card at the end of the video. So we don't have to tell them what it is, but Roy's going to write it on a card. I'm going to take a picture of it, and it's going to be at the end of my video.
And if you want the exact calculations and all of that, watch my Wednesday videos on low glycemic cuisine.
And I also put the recipe on a little card. I'm going to have it at the end of the video also. So, all right, food feeds the family, family feeds the heart, God feeds the soul. Make you some of this delicious low carb load mac and cheese.